today's video, me and my sister are going to a big antique mall in Woodstock, Ontario. I believe it is called One of a Kind Antique Mall. There's 3 stories full of things, and this will be the 3rd time we're going. We usually go like once a year, so it's like an annual little trip because of how far it is. It's about not quite 2 hours, but kind of 2 hours. It's like 2 hours away, so it's like something we only do once a year. That's what this video is about, is an antique mall thrift haul. And if you are new to my channel and you do like thrift hauls and stuff like that, I do them sometimes still, mostly crocheting things, but I do like thrifting every now and then. Why not hit that subscribe button?
I'm ready to go home. That's all I want.
I have to say, the one thing about these antique malls is that there's just so much to look at that a lot of times while I'm editing these videos, I see things and I'm like, I wish I would have saw that when I was there. That's the only problem about making these videos, is sometimes I'm like, why didn't I see that when I was there? This blanket here was really cute, but I think it was like $20 or something, and if it was just in a little bit better condition, I probably would have bought it.
1970s puppet. What is the hair made out of? Hair?
People hair.
People hair.
So one of the things that I was looking for while at this antique mall was cassettes with bands that I like from the 80s. I kind of want to start doing a little collection for that. I tried doing records. They're okay. They're just not really my thing. I'm looking more for cassettes. Another one of the main reasons why we like coming in the fall time to this place is because everybody has their Halloween decor out, and it's just so cute to, you know, see all the vintage Halloween things. Oh my goodness, that lamp. I didn't see that lamp when I was there. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Is I see things in these videos that I wish I would have saw while I was there. Now, I love rainbows and retro. They also have a booth in the Hamilton Antique Mall. There was a lot of great 80s and 90s clothing here. Unfortunately, button-ups aren't really my thing right now, so I didn't get any button-ups, but there was a lot of really cool jackets and, oh my goodness, you know, and then like all of the little knickknacks and like the mushrooms. Oh my goodness, if I had the money to buy all that mushroom set, you know, I would, even though I really don't have a spot to put it. I love their booth so much. It's probably one of my favorite booths. Now this lamp, I'm not too sure if it was for sale or not, but oh my, if I could fit that in my sister's car and afford it, I would. But the thing was huge, but it was beautiful. Now there was a time where I was really into salt and pepper shakers. Not so much anymore, but I still adore them. I really love them, and I love how, like, the weird ones, I don't know. They're really cute, but you know, you only need so many salt and pepper shakers. Oh, that cat looked like Totoro. Looked like Totoro.
She's sleepy. Okay, only one eye will close. That's fine.
Then we made our way up to the 2nd floor of the building. Remember, this building has 3 floors. There was a booth that just had a bunch of little tiny miniatures. Remember when I was getting into miniatures and then I just kind of stopped? Yeah, I probably should get back into that soon. I just, crocheting took over and, you know how it is.
What? Happy at the top. Happy at the top. Happy at the top.
Now, y'all know I love a good grandpa sweater, but last year in thrift stores, I found so many of them that I just really wasn't compelled to buy more of them this trip. Oh my goodness.
What?
The brave little toaster pin.
Oh.
There's a Blockbuster pin. That's fun.
I'm traumatized.
Even though I know I don't need more clothing, I am just drawn to all the vintage items. I don't know. I see the vintage ones and I'm like, maybe there's just one thing in here that I absolutely need. Maybe, I don't know. I'm really back into vests again. I don't know. I'm currently working on a Halloween vest, which I'm so excited for y'all to see. And that's why I did this video this week, is because I'm still working on the vest and it will be done by next week. But anyways, that sweater was really cute. It was just a little bit too long. This booth did have a lot of really good 80s sweaters. Again, I got so many of them that I just didn't see any that I really needed, right? So it being fall, spooky season, also to me, Stranger Things season, I'm kind of looking for the perfect phone, like just to hang on wall. Doesn't have to work. I want to find one that looks like Joyce's phone, you know what I mean? This one wasn't it. It was close. This was another great Halloween fall booth. I actually remember this one from last year. And I love how the one across from it is like more fall, and then that one was like more spooky. I don't know, I love seeing fall things. I also remember this booth from last year. There's so many great things in this one and really good prices, like that's something that I really like, is really good prices. There were a few sweaters that I did like, but they were on the smaller side, and I just know myself that if they're not going to fit the way that I want them to, I don't need them. This one had a lot of really good items. Now, y'all know I love vintage sheets, and I'm pretty sure I have this set. I think I might have made it into a dress. I don't remember. They were decent prices, but I can find them in thrift stores, and I have been finding them a lot in thrift stores lately. Now, I know that's probably not supposed to be a dinosaur, but does anyone else see a dinosaur? Like, that's a dinosaur, right? Right? I don't know. It looks like a dinosaur. So it looks like they were renovating a part of the building, and to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what was in here last year. I don't think it was a lot, but it is nice seeing them kind of like get more booths for people to like sell their things. I want him. I remember this one. Like, I vividly remember owning this McDonald's Barbie. The dress, everything, the cake, the hair. I really remember that one. My mom did want me to look for some glasses for her, like those there, the carnival glass, because she has some and she just wanted more of them. Unfortunately, I didn't find any of the like glasses or goblets that she wanted, but there was a lot of glassware in this part of the building. Now on to the third floor. Now, I have been actually looking for a set of 4 TV trays. I don't need 4 of them, but I just really like the set. And these ones are actually priced at $30. And to be honest, I kind of wanted to buy them, but I didn't want to carry them around with me the entire time. And I thought I was going to go back for them, but then I forgot what booth they were in, and I was tired. And so I forgot them, and kind of wish I did get them. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw these curtains here last year. I can't be certain, but the booth looked familiar, and I remember they had amazing curtains. They were $60 for the pair, which isn't bad, but if they were $30 for the pair, probably would have got them. Doesn't that one square look pretty familiar? Now, this sweater, yeah, I love it. I loved this sweater, but the price was $45, and I just couldn't do it. I also really like this here, and if this shirt was in a bigger size, I probably would have bought it because it was like crushed velvet. It was more orange than it is red, but I just don't think it would have fit me the way I wanted it to, but I did really like that one too. This booth honestly did have a lot of really nice items. This cloak, this cape, very over the garden wall themed. It was $130. I honestly regret not getting it. I know it was $130, but I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about this cloak every day, and I'm like, where would I wear it? How would I wear it? When would I wear it? I regret it. I wish I would have just bought it. Now, I have to be honest, when I get to this part of the 3rd floor, it's kind of almost the end of the shopping trip, and I'm not really paying attention anymore because I'm just really tired. Oh my goodness, I just realized that what I just put my basket on is the bed frame that I want. Not that it would fit in my sister's car. I just realized this now. You need it. I thought we spent maybe 45 minutes to an hour in this place. We got here at 10:30 in the morning, and when we left, it was 1 p.m. The concept of time does not exist in this place. Here's the thing. I didn't really find a lot of things. I was expecting to go in there and find some cute jackets and sweaters and 80s knickknacks, and I just didn't. To be honest, I think it's because it is an antique mall. And antique malls don't do thrift prices. Their prices are a little bit more extreme. They don't really swap out their stuff as much as a thrift store, right? So that's kind of like the reason why we really only go once a year. One, of course, it being so far away, but also, you know, they don't really swap out their things as much as a thrift store does. But anyways, I did see some really good things in there. Stuff just wasn't in my price zone. There was 2 things. If the price was like half the price, I would have bought them. So in this video, it's a little different because I really didn't, I didn't find any. I spent $20. Last year when I went, I bought a cool jacket. I bought another cool jacket. I bought some other things. I think I spent almost $200 last year. And this year I spent 20 bucks. After I show you what I bought, again, not a lot, I am actually gonna do a little segment or something. I don't even know what to call it. It's not a segment, I'm not a TV show, but it could be a TV show, not a TV show. Of like my favorite booths and some things that like I regret not buying, but I just couldn't afford it. So let's just get on with the little tiny haul that I have. First up, this. It is called Sleepwalkers. It's by Stephen King. I don't think I've ever watched this movie, but growing up, my dad was friends with a guy who owned a video store, and so my dad would get all the posters from the video store, and then he would take the posters, and because our house is so old, there wasn't really a ceiling in the basement. The whole entire basement ceiling was just covered in posters, and my dad stapled all the posters up top. And what makes me so mad is, as a child, obviously I couldn't appreciate those posters, but now thinking about it, I'm pretty sure one of the original Star Wars posters, like from the 70s, from the 80s, was up top. Because I remember looking at it, I'm like, why is there like a buff man there? I didn't understand it. And at one point my dad just tore them all down and threw them all out. So, but anyways, this was one of the posters. Going back to why I mentioned the whole thing. It always like freaked me and my sister out looking at it, because it's just a bunch of cats going to a house, and then at one point we had a bunch of black cats running around our house like it's like the movie. And so now it's just like a funny like inside joke with me and my sister, and I bought it. Even if it doesn't work, I think it'd be cool just to, like, you know, put somewhere in the background if it doesn't work, but we will see. This was also $5. And then my sister found this for me. It was $8, but it is a little Polly Pocket pin, and I thought it was pretty cute. I love Polly Pockets. I don't know where any of mine are now. I remember I had one. This one here, the ice skating one. And then I did buy a pack of stickers, like Halloween stickers. I think they were like $6, $8. I don't really remember, but it was a pack of Halloween stickers, and I split them with my sister, but they were just like generic ones. I think the person just bought them on Amazon and just packaged them. That's the only way that I can describe it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. There was this other thing that I was looking at. It was like a Halloween tarot deck, but it just didn't speak to me, and I was considering buying it, but they were just a little bit too small, and the deck was $18, which isn't a bad price for a deck. They had a bunch of them. It wasn't vintage, it wasn't rare, they were still sealed up. There was like 10 of them there, and I took a photo and looked on like the Google Lens thing, and the person bought it from AliExpress, and then they're charging $18, and it's not vintage or anything like that. I mean, if they were really cool, and they're like exactly what I wanted, I would have paid the $18, but I feel like I could just find a better deck for a little bit more money and like be more satisfied with that. But anyways, that was the haul. We did go to Lens Mills after because I needed to buy some yarn. Here's the yarn. It is for a project that I'm working on for a Halloween costume. I had to buy 4 of these. Here's this one. And then I went over into the fabric section and look at this cool fabric. I know, like, here's the thing, the haul isn't that much, so I just wanted to show you this. Look how cool this is. This is fabric that looks like granny squares. And then I also bought this one here. It's really bright, so maybe I'll take another shot of this, but it's like the pattern of a granny square, which is so neat because it's pretty accurate. I think this one was $13 a meter, and same with this one, and I got a meter of this. This here at Fabricland would have been like $30 a meter, just saying. But then I probably would have used my card and I probably would have got 50% off, and so it would have been the same price. But anyways, Lens Mills has really good fabrics and at like pretty good prices. I don't even know what for yet. Like, they're just so fun and so cute. This would make such a cute skirt. I'll think about it. Sometimes when you see really cool fabric, you kind of have to buy it because you never know if the next time you go back, it's gone and it will never come back, right? So now I'm gonna go over my favorite booths and items that I regret not buying, but also just didn't want to pay the money for them because they were just a little bit too pricey for my taste. So first off, I'm gonna go over my favorite booths. Obviously, Rainbows and Retro. Love this booth. I really just love everything that this person picks out. It's truly amazing. Like, every time I go to an antique store, I always just hope that there's one of their booths there, which, I mean, technically I only go really to 2 antique stores, and both antique stores have the booth. I really love how it's set up. The next booth that I really liked was newish. I feel like this booth had a lot of really great vintage clothing and crochet items, which, you know, absolutely love. I kind of wish I spent a little bit more time in this booth after, you know, editing and watching these videos back. I kind of see things and I'm like, oh, I should have looked at that, or I should have looked at that. I also really liked the pink millennial booth. Very pink, lots of white, really cute. Was kind of giving me a little bit of Rose from the Golden Girls. A lot of sweaters I feel like she would have worn, which I do really like. And the last booth that I really liked was this one here. Unfortunately, I don't remember what the name of the booth was. I'm not really seeing any signs, but this one had a lot of really great grandpa shirts and grandpa sweaters here. I really wish I remember what the name of this booth was. Now on to the items that I regret not buying. I regret not buying this blanket. Again, I think it was 20 something bucks. If this blanket was $10, it would have come home with me. Gizmo. I wish I would have gotten Gizmo. The set of TV trays. I wish I would have gotten the set of TV trays. This is something that I wanted to go back for and I forgot. This amazing 1990s school teacher cardigan. I regret not buying this one. I thought it was really, really cute. If it was 20 bucks, I probably would have bought it. These curtains, if they were half the price, if it was $30 for both curtains, I would have bought them. But it was $60 for the pair, and I just didn't want to spend the money on that. And the item that I regret not buying the most was this over the garden wall cape that was vintage. I still think about this a lot, even though it's only been a few days. If it was just in my price range, if I could have, I would have bought it. I think the best thing I saw there was that beautiful, beautiful cape that looks exactly like Wirt would wear it over the garden wall. I think that is the one thing that I regret the most not buying. I am happy with what I bought. It was just a nice little day out with my sister. We got some food and then we came home and I crocheted. That was the day. I think that does it for this video, so y'all have a good day now.